Now, first of all, let me introduce. My name is M.C.P. Saheb. I have 22 plus years of experience. 22 years of experience. I can teach the subjects C language, C++, Java language, Python language, data structures, advanced Python, advanced Java. These are the subjects I can handle. Now, my dear friends, today you are here to learn C programming language. First of all, I will explain what is the history of C language. Right. Very beginning, if you want to communicate with computer, then you have to write programs in machine language. At the end of 19th century, compilers were designed. After designing of compilers, you need not to learn machine language. You can directly learn high-level languages. High-level languages. One of the popular high-level language name is BCPL. BCPL means Basic Combined Programming Language. It was developed by, who is the developer of this one? Developed by Martin Richard. Martin Richard. Right. After that, from BCPL, a person known as Ken Thompson, he developed a new programming language. Now from BCPL, so BCPL led to, there is a new programming language called B. BCPL led to B. Who is the developer of this one? It was developed by Ken Thompson. Who is the developer? Ken Thompson. After some days, there is one more programming language which was developed from B, that is called as C. Now B led to C. It was developed by, who is the developer of C language? Developed by Dennis Ritchie. Who is that? Dennis Ritchie. He is the developer of C language. Actually, the languages BCPL and B, these two are called as typeless programming languages. What is these two? BCPL and B are typeless programming languages. What is the meaning of typeless? Typeless means there are no data types. Whenever you go to have a cool drink, there is a thumbs up, Maaza, Sprite, Pepsi, Coca-Cola. So many drinks are there. Those are nothing but types of drinks. In the same manner, in BCPL and B, there are no data types available in these two languages. Now, C is nothing but a typed programming language. It supports data types. So, C is a typed programming language. Typed means it supports data types, programming language. Right. C was developed in the year of 1972. Dennis Ritchie in 1972. Yet the laboratory name is AT&T Bell Laboratory. AT&T Bell Laboratory. Right. It is about the history of C programming language. Right. What is the history? There is one of the popular high-level programming language is called BCPL. BCPL means Basic Combined Programming Language. It was developed by Martin Richard. It was developed by Martin Richard. From BCPL, a new language was developed that is called B. It was developed by Ken Thompson. Actually, these B and BCPL, these two are typeless, means it doesn't support data types. Then with the data types, Dennis Ritchie developed a new programming language. It is called as C. From B, C was developed. So it was developed by Dennis Ritchie in 1972 at AT&T Bell Laboratory. Now it is about the history of C programming language. Right. My dear students, please note this. Then I will go to the next concept. Please note these points. Now I will explain how to write a sample C program. Note on this. Note on this. Note on this history of C.
Sir.
Completed?
Sir.
Kirti, completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Now, the next topic is sample C program. How to write a sample C program. Right. Now, to write a program, we have to use an editor. Now I am going to use the editor name is Code Blocks Editor. Code Blocks Editor. To write a program, you have to open this editor. Code Blocks is opening. Wait a minute. Editor is nothing but a place where we can write our program. That's it. So it is also called as IDE, Interface Development Environment. Now I am going to open a new file. File, new empty file. File, new empty. Right. Now, your C program should be look like hash include stdio.h. After that, you should write a main method, void main. Here you have to write your code. Your code is nothing but processing statements. Processing statements. Here you have to put semicolon. This is the sample C program. Here this line is called as include statement. What is the name of this? It is called as include statements. So from second line to fifth line, it is called as main method. It is called as main method. It is called as the main method. Right. You have to write your code in between these two curly brackets. It is called as processing statements. So any C program must have include statements, main method, and the processing statements. It is about the sample C program. It is sample C program. Right. Series. It is sample C program. It is a main method. Right. Now, what is the meaning of include statement? What is main method? What is processing statement? I will explain you now. Right. So any C program will have three types of statements. Three types of statements. One is include statements. Second one is main method. Third one is processing statements. Processing statements. Now, what is include statement? Include statement. Right. Now the include statement is nothing but, see here. Suppose if you want to do a function at your home, you need some tables, no? You need some chairs. You need a tent. Okay. All these are available in tent house. Where? Tent house. In your program, you have to develop a program. You have to develop an application. To develop an application, you need some tools. Those tools are available in this header file, stdio.h. stdio.h means it is a header file where you can get the tools. Those are used to develop an application. What is there in stdio.h? You have to copy into your program. To copy the code inside this file, you have to write this line, hash include stdio.h. Right. Where we have to write this line? At the top of the program, we have to write. So it is called as the first statement. The first statement. So it is the first statement in any C program. Any C program. So it always begins with which symbol? Tell me. It is always beginning with a hash symbol. Am I right? So it always begins with a hash symbol. It always begins with hash symbol. Hash symbol. Right. Now it is also called as, one more name is there. It is also called as preprocessor directives. Preprocessor directives. One more name is there. That is preprocessor directive. What is the meaning of preprocessor? Preprocessor means, see, your program will be executed. Second stage is called as running. What is the meaning of compilation? Amma Parul. Parul, it is a class, no, actually I cannot use Hindi. Okay, if you want to understand any meaning, then I can use Hindi. Okay, right, I have to speak only in English. Parul, remember, right. So your program can be executed in two stages. One is compilation stage, second one is running stage. What is the meaning of compilation stage? Compilation is nothing but, you are writing the program in English or Hindi or Telugu. You are writing the program in English. But computer cannot understand English. It can understand only the machine language. Now you have to convert this English into machine language. No, that process is called as compilation. That is nothing but compilation. Compilation. After compilation, what you write in English, that will be converted into machine understandable, and that will be executed. That execution part is nothing but running part. Right. Now the line which begins with a hash symbol will be executed at the time of compilation. So it is called as preprocessor, means before running it will be executed. So it execute at the time of compilation. At the time of compilation. So it is called a preprocessor. So it is called preprocessor. Preprocessor. Now I am calling it as directive. Why it is calling as directive means it always gives the direction to the compiler. So it is called as directive. It gives direction to compiler. So it is called directive. It is called directive. Right. Now, what is the use of this line? It copy the content of header file into your program. What is the use of this? It copy the content of header file. Header file means stdio.h. It is a header file name. Header file into our program. Into our program. It is about include statements. Now, what is main method? Why we have to write this main method? Right. Now see, if you write thousands of lines in your program, from those thousands of lines, from where you have to start your execution, that will be decided by main method. Main method, it is the first executable statement. Your program will execute from here. So it is called as entry point or first executable statement. Now what you can say, right? So it is entry point. It is entry point of program. It is entry point of program. Right. It is first executable statement. It will be executed very beginning. It is the first executable statement. Right. It is very, very important. So it is core. Core means very important. You cannot write main method more than once. You have to write only one time. So it cannot be duplicated. It cannot be duplicated. Without main method, you cannot write a program. So it is mandatory. It is mandatory. Mandatory means compulsory. But you cannot write more than one time. You have to write only one time. That's it. A main method can be written in 6 models. It has 6 models. 6 models. First model. You can write main, or you can write integer main, int main, or you can write void main, or you can write main of void, or you can write int main of void, or you can write void main of void. You can write main method in any one of these 6 models. 6 models are there. Any one you can use. I am using which model? Tell me. First model, second model, third model, or fourth model. I am using the third model. Right? In previous messages, I go through that. Write return statement, return 0. Okay, Rama Nair. Okay, he is asking write return 0. But return 0 is not required when you write void main. Okay, return 0 is not required when you write void main. Whenever you write int main, then you have to write return 0. In your textbooks or in your internet, they use int main. Then you have to write return 0. In my case, I did not write. Why? Because most of the students don't know typing. That's why typing return 0 is a time-based process. So I go to this model, third model I go to the right. So it is about main method. Now what about the last one, third one, processing statements. Processing statements. What is the meaning of processing statements? See this. Processing statements are nothing but these are the solution for the program. These are the statements. Those explains what to do, how to do, when to do, right? So these are the statements. These are the statements. Those that tells about what to do, how to do, and when to do. When to do. These tells about these 3 things, right? So those are called as state processing statements. These are the statements. Those tells about what to do, how to do, and when to do. Why? In order to solve a problem. Why? in order to solve a problem. Right. It is about processing statements. Processing statements are nothing but solution. It's simply called as solution. Processing statements are simply called as solution. That's it. Solution. Right? This one. Now, here see this. At the end of the line, I put semicolon. No. Semicolon. What is the name of semicolon? That semicolon is called as statement terminator. What is that? Statement terminator. Symbol is semicolon. Right. Now, see this. Why I am giving space here? Why I am giving space between processing and statements? Why? Because space indicate a word finished. Why I am giving full stop here? It indicate one sentence completed. Right? In the same manner, semicolon indicate a statement completed. After completion of each statement, you have to put semicolon. Right. Now, first of all, what is a statement? Statement is nothing but an instruction given to computer. An instruction given to computer. So, an instruction given to computer is called statement. Is called statement. Right. So, every statement must be terminated with a semicolon. Right. An instruction given to computer is called as a statement. Every statement must be terminated. Terminated with a semicolon. Semicolon. It is called statement terminator. It is called statement terminator. It is called statement terminator. Right? After completion of every statement, you have to end with a semicolon. So it is called as a statement terminator. Right. Here you are keeping some curly brackets, no? This is open curly bracket, closing curly bracket. For what you are using that? Open curly bracket name is open delimiter. Open delimiter. Now, what is the meaning of open delimiter? The symbol is open curly bracket. What is the purpose of open curly bracket? It is used to It is used to indicate the beginning of function. It is used to indicate the beginning of function. It is used to indicate the beginning of a function. Function is nothing but a group of statements. That's it. Function. Now, what is the use of closing delimiter? Second one is closing delimiter. Delimiter. The symbol is closing curly bracket. What is the meaning of this one? It is used to indicate the ending of a function. It is used to indicate the ending of a function. Ending of a function. This is about sample C program, right? Now, note on this. Note on from here, sample C program. Right. Ramanayar. He is asking what is the abbreviation of stdio.h. Right? stdio.h is nothing but standard input and output. H stands for header file. I will explain you later in the topic of header files. Right? Soham Rudravar. My dear students, remember this. Okay, it is a professional course. I have to speak in English, right? If you are understand, then no problem. Okay, if you want to ask any particular part, I will explain in Hindi. But I could not explain all the topic in Hindi. Okay, why? Because I am a Telugu people. I am a Telugu person, right? I can speak in Telugu or I can speak in English, right? Sometimes I can speak in English, but not all. Try to understand. सोहन जी, मुझको हिंदी थोड़ा थोड़ा आता, राइट? पूरा नहीं आता. Okay, thank you. Kirti is asking one question: is there any jobs in this field for science student? For getting a software job, any student is okay, but you should be in a position to write code. That's it, right? In my training, I will explain you how to write code. After completion of C language and Python language, or after completion of C language or Java language, you can enter into the software field. Just 2 courses are enough. Okay, C or Java or C or Python. 2 courses are enough to enter into the software field. Is it okay? Java or Python, anyone is okay, but now Python is even boom. Better to learn C, Python. Right. Right. I am scrolling down. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Right? You don't leave the class with doubts. Right? After clearing your doubts, then only you have to leave. What is mean by compiler? Okay. Proful. Compiler is nothing but the software. You know English very well, but computer cannot understand English. Computer can understand only machine language, zeros and ones. That's it. Whatever you write in English, it should be converted into machine understandable, no? That can be done by a software called compiler. So compiler is a software which convert your program into machine understandable. Is it okay? Gavai? Is your doubt clear? Laptop is compulsory. You can practice on phone also, Sohan. There is no need of having laptop, right? In phone also, you can practice by using jdoodle.com, online GCD. There are so many programming languages, softwares are available. Okay, you should have at least one good phone and one internet connection. That's it. Can I scroll down up to main method? Up to here, can I scroll down? Up to main method, can I scroll down? Yes, Kirti. You can practice in phone also. You have special softwares in phone, jdoodle.com, jdoodle, right? It is online compiler. If you have internet, then you can practice in that. My dear students, today I will take the demo class. The next class, original classes, actual classes will begin from Monday onwards. Monday 7 to 8. Every Monday, every day, we have class on 7 to 8. Ajahar, actually, I don't want to take on weekends. That's why I'm saying in the next class will be on Monday, right? Tomorrow I have some personal work. Okay, the classes always will have from Monday to Friday. On Saturday, so many students are not attending. Only few students are attending on Saturday. C is a basic programming language. Everyone must learn. That's the reason. Without having students, I cannot take the class. So I am not taking classes on Saturday and Sundays. Amma Gawai, what is the meaning of in programming methodology? What is your question? I am unable to understand. If you want to speak, you can speak. Unmute your mic and speak out. After completion of writing, please tell me, my dear friends. Don't waste your time. After completion of writing, please tell me. I will go to the next concept. Can I explain comments? Is it completed? After completion of writing, please ping a message. Ma Bhuvaneswari, completed or not? Kirti, Ajahar, is it completed? Okay, good. Ajahar, done. Now, what is a comment? Comment is nothing but a message. That's it. If you want to improve the clarity of program, then you have to write something about that program. That message is nothing but a comment. Whenever you see a glass door, there may be a message, pull or push. It gives extra meaning, am I right? It gives extra meaning to how to use that door. In the same manner, in program also, if you write comment, it is better for others. Now, comment is a message, that's it. What is the meaning of this? Comment is a message. It gives extra meaning. It gives extra meaning to program. Right. You are writing comments for your purpose, not for computer purpose. Who are using your program, who are reading your program, who are using your program, for them it will be helped. So it is simply for user purpose. You are simply for user purpose, not for computer purpose, right? Purpose. Right. So whatever you write in the form of in the comment, it will not be compiled. So comment doesn't compile. Comments do not compile. If it do not compile, then it will not be converted into machine code. So comment do not convert into machine code. Machine code. If it do not convert it into machine code, it will not be executed. So comments do not execute. Do not execute. Right? So comments are basically ask you. Hello.
यानी हिंदी बोलले थोडंसं कसं समजते असं एकदम
Lot of students don't know Hindi, sir. That is the problem, right? They can understand only English. Why? Because it is a programming language. No, this terminology cannot be speak in Hindi also. Right? Try to understand who is that Gawai, I think. Who is asking this? Oh, right. So this is about comments. Now note down this. Comments, note it down. Right, Gawai, completed. Now you can leave from today's class. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we can leave. Right.